Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about our most recent experience flying with Southwest Airlines with children specifically. We have the Southwest credit card, so we also travel with a companion pass, so we will talk about that as well. But first, Southwest just did a big announcement talking about how they're going to be working with the SEC, and they have hinted at additional changes that will soon be coming. Now, I don't know if those are going to be changes to the way they assign their seating, or I should say don't assign their seating, or if there's going to be some different amenity changes while on board those flights, but I should give you a heads up that this is the current up-to-date information for now. However, who knows what the future will bring? Everything could be different in a year from now. So apparently you got to use the self-check-in things, which I always hate and find super annoying, especially when people are just standing there not doing it, but I get it. They think it's faster. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really love it though. Flying Southwest for the first time in a while, so we'll see how it goes, especially with the non-assigned seating and the kids, and I'm sure we'll be fine. One of our favorite things about Southwest is the fact that each person can fly with 2 free checked bags. We especially love this because traveling with kids, we find ourselves packing a ton of extra stuff. And so the fact that we can just check those bags and not have to pay for them is a big bonus in our book. So we made it to our gate nice and early. Airplane takes off at 9:05 and it's 7:30. So just want to make sure we had enough time to get here, get settled. Yeah. Oh, and a couple things to mention is this is our first time flying with the Southwest Companion Pass, which is kind of been weird for me because you can't check them in at the same time as you. So I had to go check in me and my son, and then I had to go out and check in my daughter separately because she's my companion. Yeah, I packed the candy. In addition to that, with the boarding pass, I cannot for the life of me find the companion pass boarding pass on the app. So whenever we checked in our bags, I did choose to print the boarding pass, which worked. I was able to pull up her confirmation number, which is separate than ours, and print the boarding pass, and did it that way. But I'm sure there's got to be a way to find the boarding pass easily through the app. It just didn't, I just couldn't find it yet. So I'll do some research and see if I can find that. Getting ready to board. Southwest Airlines does offer family boarding if you are traveling with children 6 years and younger. What that means is up to 2 adults that are traveling with the child can board during that family boarding time, which is going to be held after the A group and before the B group begins. This is really great because even though Southwest does not assign seats, as long as you're boarding pretty much before the B group, even sometimes after the B group, you are guaranteed to at least have a row together. So if you're family, you can all sit together. If you have a child that is over the age of 6 years old but under 13, as long as you go up and talk to the gate agent, they are usually able to seat the child next to at least one adult that is within the party, even if it's full and you guys have a later boarding group. When flying with Southwest, none of the planes have a screen on the back of the seat. However, most of them do offer in-flight entertainment through their Southwest app on your own device. A lot of the times that's going to include their flight tracker, texting, movies, TV series, all for free, and you just have to, load that on your own device. Some of the flights we have been have even had each seat having its own charging port basically. However, not all of the flights we've been on have had this, so I'm assuming it's just the newer planes, while the older planes still do not have this available to use as of yet. We are done with flight number 1. Almost. About to land. How are you?
My ears have too much pressure.
These ears are feeling lots of pressure today. Southwest Airlines does have a snack and beverage service, which I know doesn't seem like much, but just wait till you fly with an airline that doesn't offer it, and then you'll realize how much you actually miss and appreciate it. We can't wait to see what different changes Southwest Airlines plans on implementing within the next couple years. Since we have the Southwest Companion Pass, we will pretty much be flying Southwest for at least the next 2 years pretty exclusively. So make sure to follow along on all of our adventures, and we'll see you next time.